Okay, good morning. I'm gonna try to make some grits with chicken broth. And this is the chicken broth I like, Dr. Kelly Ann's chicken broth. I'm just, oh wait, TikTok said I can't advertise, but this chicken broth right here is the best. They have a bunch of flavors in Whole Foods. And if you have inflammation or joint pain, this chicken broth really works the best. So I am trying to make, let me put the damn grits on the screen. I got whites. Grits! I said I'll let y'all join me as I make breakfast. Because in America, a lot of the food contains soy and I have allergic reactions to it, so it is insane. My allergic reaction to soy, I hope I'm opening this right. My lungs kind of close up a little bit. So let me open this shit. I'm throwing stuff. And I got this little thing for camera. It makes less noise than the other one that I had. So I'm gonna use this like water. Instead of water, I'm using chicken broth. That tastes good. I'm just trying to get it open. I'm gonna spill and stuff, but this was expensive. But I get this chicken broth. I've only seen it at Whole Foods and I think at Wegmans. But usually organic markets have this chicken broth right here. And this pot is leaning. Okay, there we go. Let me just turn it up as high as it can go. Okay. Hopefully that thing is working. I got this for camera because my stove faces the other way. Chicken broth grits is boiling. And I also got, because I want fish and grits for breakfast, fish and grits and all the pimp shit. I got salmon sausage. I've never tried these. I found these at Mom's Organic Market, so I don't know. Let me give them a try. I was seeing if it smelled fishy through the package, but it doesn't smell fishy. Wait, and I'm gonna cook these in the air fryer. I'm gonna try to char them a little bit in the air fryer. The salmon sausage. Let me put all that right here so y'all can see what the hell I got going on. Yeah, I'm making grits. Fish and grits for breakfast. Salmon sausage. I'm trying for the first time. And I've had a little, I think I've had an allergic reaction to fish. I don't know, but we're about to find out this morning. I had some salmon sushi, but I thought it might have been because they cut it on the same surface. Good morning, thank you. Harris, Lanice. Let's see what these salmon sausage doing. Hold on, let me let that boil. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put the grits in because that's boiling. So we're using, sorry. This is the chicken broth we're using to cook our grits this morning. This is the bone broth. I'm actually using bone broth. I said it right, you're welcome. People always say my last name wrong or my first name. My name is Caroline, but people usually think it's Carolyn in my last name. But this is the bone broth we're using. If you have joint problems, inflammation, or you're a caregiver for someone with joint problems and inflammation, this is the one. Hold on. All right, tell me how much grits. I don't really know how to cook grits. I love grits because they don't upset my stomach, but I don't know how to cook grits. So tell me if that's too much. Is that too much? Maybe I should turn it down. This thing is too hot. Shit. This is my first time using this thing. Okay. I was trying to see if I still had the box. I got this in Walmart. It was like in the section for college students, I guess illegally cooking in their dorm. That's where I got it. Let me see. Okay, slow cook the grits. At least I think I know what I'm doing. Put a little bit more in there. Okay, and let's get back to the salmon sausage. We're gonna let the grits cook for a second. And leave that out there so y'all know what the heck I'm doing. Let me get a spoon and stir the grits. They're already absorbing. Okay. Anyways, let me move that out the way and we're gonna have some, shouldn't cut off the package so much. Salmon sausage. I hope these joints taste good. Let's see what they're doing. They smell like chicken sausage, but it's no chicken. I'm gonna use my air fryer, spray with a little pan, spray it. Good morning. I'm making salmon sausage. Maybe I'll make 2. I'm not that hungry, but I haven't eaten anything. I just hope I'm not overcooking these grits. Let me turn that down. Okay. Put these in the air fryer. My air fryer is back here, if you can see it. And I broke the knob on my air fryer. Don't judge me. So I gotta use this. All right, salmon sausage are going. I don't know what these grits are doing. The sausages, the salmon sausages are from a place called Mom's Organic Market. M-O-M? Yeah, Mom's Organic Market. I'm sorry that I tore it. Sugar honey iced tea, so you really can't see it that much. But I'll just sit it up here with the grits. So you guys can see we're having fish and grits for breakfast and all the pimp. Okay, sorry. I feel like those grits look done to y'all. People that know grits, those aren't right. A little more water. Well, add more water or add chicken broth. So add water or chicken broth. I don't know. I love grits because they don't upset my tummy, but please help. They ain't done. So add more water, add a little more liquid. Which liquid? The chicken broth? The broth. I hope it's not too salty. This is a low sodium bone broth. Okay. Thank y'all. I know. How the heck you like grits but you can't cook it? I don't know. I can't cook rice or macaroni either. Don't talk about me. Shoot. I can maybe cook some curry goat. I can't. So the bone broth, by the way, is a good alternative for me. If you all also have someone in your life that can't have dairy or butter because of cholesterol issues. I can't have butter. I can't do heavy cream. And I don't put sugar in my grits. That might be a southern thing. Thank you. Okay, she said add more liquid. Let me see what it tastes like. Yeah, right. It ain't done. I think I'm going to do water because that's overwhelming it. This is overwhelming it a little bit. It's not tasting how it did in the hotel when he made it with that bone broth is powerful. So add, is that enough water? Thank y'all for helping, excuse me, thank y'all for helping me make grits this morning. Let me see, maybe turn the fire back up on this thing. The grits aren't done like y'all said. It tastes a little corny. I did. I brought the liquid to a boil first. This is my first time using this. And it was like, zzz, so I was like, let me add the grits. I'm glad I got people in here that can cook. Do you guys, before your grits get done, do you add a little black pepper? Or you add that after? I like black pepper in my grits. I didn't know if I could add it while it's still wet and cooking. Is this thing on? Yeah, it's boiling again. It's looking better? Thank you, because y'all saved the day. Can I add a little, please play strength and clarity over this woman? What was that noise? Okay, trying to make grits. Okay. What level? It's the metal on metal frying. I can't do butter. I have some heart issues. Add anything else? I'm so glad y'all, I got people in here that can make grits. I want fish and grits. Wait until they're done to add the flavor. Okay. Add some more water? Sorry, I mean, I scraped on metal for 3 seconds. Are you just trying to be snide? Bless your little heart. Fuck. I can use this. Is that better for you since the metal is bothering you so much, boo? Bring it to a boil, so turn the heat up high. I thought you slow cook grits. All right. Y'all, bless my little heart. Thank you so much. They look pretty now. I think they need a little more water. I'm doing it right? High, then low. So bring them to a boil and then bring the heat down. Okay, they're boiling, y'all. Bring the heat down. Add more water. So add more water or turn them down. They're finished. Okay, turn it down. Yes, more water. I got a little pot from Ross right here. I hope I didn't add too much water. And that noise, if you just joined in the background, I'm making some salmon sausage. I don't eat pork, and regular sausage, a lot of times they put gluten in it to bind it and feel it, and they contain soy, and I can't have. So we having fish and grits. I wish I could have salmon cakes. If you guys are in Washington, D.C. or ever in Washington, D.C., there's a church that has a cafeteria restaurant next to it called Daddy Grace. Best salmon cakes and cheese eggs you will ever have in your life. Stir. Thank you. Maybe I should turn the heat back up. I got a little watery. I hear that accent. We don't make grits where I am from. Where me fada from? Shit. Shoot. Salmon cakes, man. Yeah, this thing does have a lid. I just gotta figure out what I did with it. Shoot. Hold on, this thing did come with a lid. And I brought this just for camera because I could plug it in and let it face this way. And the other thing I have makes noise. I love me some salmon cakes. Ooh, salmon cakes, potatoes and onions and cheese eggs. The man that raised me, my stepfather, who came after my biological father, his name is Roscoe. Do I need to say more? The type of food I ate. Roscoe. It's looking better? That's because of y'all. And y'all kept DC Fire Department from having to come up in this motherfucker. Let me see if I can find the lid to this. This little thing did come with a lid. Add the lid or leave it uncovered? Add the lid, leave it uncovered. But when I add the lid, put it on high heat or low heat? Oh, keep staring? Okay. Someone said that I have to use this. Someone said the metal on metal was like a crime. Maybe I should add a little more grits. It looks watery. Don't add more. Medium. Thank you. Slow simmer. Y'all confusing me. Don't add more grit. It's gonna thicken. No more grits. Is it gonna thicken up? Yeah, I don't like stuff popping at me. That's why I don't fry with oil. Let me move over so y'all can see it. It'll thicken up. So top or no. It's stressing me out too because I'm hungry. Put the top on it or leave the top off. It's stir and add the lid. Thank you, Jesus. Hey. Ain't nothing like a black woman that's gonna save the day in this motherfucker. Lord. And clearly I am a black woman, but I repeat this to people. My foundational years, immigrants lived in my house. My father is from Guyana, South America. I lived in a house, a 3-bedroom house, including my dad, with 7 immigrants. They don't eat stuff like grits in his country. So I didn't, and my mom did no cooking. My mom is a terrible cook, by the way, but my dad did all the cooking. So when my stepdad came around, I got introduced to stuff like this, but he didn't necessarily teach me how to cook. My stepdad didn't cook, he ate. Put the lid on halfway, leave an opening. Oh, the lid got a little hole in it where the smoke is coming out. And when I buy grits, guys, should I get old fashioned or instant, or does it, okay, so just leave it. Should I go check on the salmon sausage? Remember, y'all supposed to be my assistant over here. Check on the salmon sausage, or did I? I don't want to read the directions. That's what I got y'all here for. Shoot, talking about read the directions. You gotta read the directions. Are the salmon sausage done, or let them burn a little bit more? Let them burn a little more? In DC, we like our sausage a little burnt. How does it look? I can't use milk or butter. My heart can't do it. Let the salmon sausage cook a little more? Okay. Thank you. And if you're new here, these are the salmon sausage I got. I'm sorry I broke the title on the package. If you guys are pescatarian, we knew this. You ain't the only one new to salmon sausage. I saw these in the store. I was walking by like. So let me see. You guys want to see the ingredients? Shit. The grits are burning. Why y'all ain't tell me to check on the grits and shit? The grits burning. It's gonna be. What does a grit come? Does a grit become popcorn if it burns? The grits burnt. I'm gonna fight y'all. Got me making burnt grits. I think the grits are done. Add anything? Stir, they're done. A little more water. I'm the only one in here eating. So, water. Okay. I think they're tasting too watery. I'm gonna add a little bit more chicken broth. A little bit more chicken broth. That's enough. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, that's water soaked. It's making it like an even thick. Because at first I thought it was about to become, grits are corn, so if you burn it, it becomes popcorn. That's not how it works. Chantel, don't make fun of me. I'm trying. Okay, chill. I like fish and grits and all the pimp stuff. It's Tuesday, I can't cuss. Okay. Salmon. Yeah, I was at a hotel a few weeks ago, and the chef, I add these grits, and I was like, what did you put in these grits? He was like, instead of water, I use chicken broth. I'm not supposed to have cheese. Cheese is one of those foods that I know I'm not supposed to have, and I get the worst reaction. And my food allergies came late in life. I'm allergic to shellfish, nuts, seeds, gluten, allergic to gluten. I don't want no microwave grits. I heard microwave grits are like blasphemy to black culture. I think the grits are done. So turn them off or let them sit for a little while. That vegan cheese be having almond and coconut in it. I can't have that either, I'm allergic. That vegan cheese, I don't know. It reminds me of like the government cheese my Aunt Beanie and Aunt Flower used to have. Y'all remember back in the day the welfare food? They used to put it in like a white bag, and it would just be a picture of cheese, like a sketch of cheese or a sketch of eggs. Yeah, my mom used to let me go stay with my aunts in the projects when I was a kid, and they got welfare stuff. Focus, okay. So these are the salmon sausage, y'all. Pescatarians, let's make sure they ain't burnt. I think they're done. I turned the grits off and let them sit for a little while, right? I was at my friend's house one time, and his mom let the grits sit. Yeah, my mom, interesting enough, my biological dad didn't like me to go visit my aunts. And the projects they lived in, I think they were called Valley Green in DC. They tore them down. Oh wait, y'all saying stuff? Put some of the salmon sausage grease in the grits. Don't fish grease make stuff taste bad? No, I think they're ready. I think y'all did good on the grits. Let me give them a tasty. So it's a little water and chicken broth. Let me see. Okay, that's it. I would say don't do chicken broth alone. Do chicken broth and water. Why's somebody asking me to co-host? I don't know you. Yeah, that's straight. Thanks on the grits, y'all. Good morning. Yeah, that's straight. That's the shit. Okay. That's it. Let me turn this off. I'm talking about my ghetto air fryer. Background on that air fryer, I was in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, and the apartment I was in didn't have an air fryer, and from their version of Uber, I ordered an air fryer for $39, and I wasn't about to leave it there, so I put it in my luggage. These are ready? It's not gritty. No, at first it was gritty until y'all started jumping in the comments and giving me some guidance. It was really gritty. It was gritty. It tastes like, I don't know, chewing on carpet. So those are the two salmon sausage. I am not about to eat two sausage. Can I put some salsa on my, salmon sausage, or is that gross? I did good. Thank you. A nurse said I did good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I made grits for the first time all by myself. I had people, I mean, I guess you guys were there, but in real life, I've had people assist me. All right, let's plate the grits. Someone said they didn't like to hear the sound of the iron scratching on iron. Shit, I hope this doesn't fall. How y'all plate? The salmon sausage are from Mom's Organic Market. And just look online if you don't have a store with that name where you live. There is like something that got in here. I have the window open. It's warm in DC for once. It was raining and stuff is flying in here. I don't have bugs, it's just a bug that flew in the window. Let me close this window. Okay, I'm not gonna eat all these. But these grits taste good. They don't taste as good as the guy in the restaurant. I think this is good for a first time. The mosquitoes are out. It rained last night. Yeah, the mosquitoes are gonna be out in DC. But I once had a therapist tell me the first thing that you should do every day is drink water. No matter what the weather is, open your windows. So it's a habit that I do. Even though the damn bugs, I turned the air off. Okay, I boiled the chicken broth first. So this is fish and grits. This isn't the standard fish and grits we know. But how'd I do? And guys, look at that texture on the grits. They still look too gritty to you, or they're straight? Let's taste. The grits taste good. Yeah. I would say if anyone's gonna do chicken broth with grits, do half chicken broth and half water. And I use this bone broth right here. When I had some joint problems and joint inflammation, I'm telling you, it was not a placebo. Drinking this every day, I would do it for breakfast or dinner. Huge difference in the pain in my joints and the inflammation in my body. And she has a full line. Y'all did that. Let's see what the salmon sausage working with. First time, don't talk about my knife. I do remember my mom came in my house and threw all my shit away, right? So I was still rebuilding. Let's see what it's looking like. Let's see the inside. I can't have cream for my grits, so that's why I use the chicken broth to give it more flavor. Why what, user? Just too big of a piece and just cut it some more. I don't know, this salmon didn't produce a lot of oil. I hope we didn't. I got the salmon sausage from Yes Organic Market. I cooked the salmon sausage in the air fryer, but I sprayed the air fryer with some Pam. I'm just trying to make sure you can see it. Yeah, that salmon sausage are kind of good. And I think y'all might know what I mean with the salmon sausage. It doesn't taste like they use that cheapy processed salmon. It tastes like they use actually quality salmon, like a fillet. It doesn't taste like canned salmon. The grits are straight. The grits, not good. Y'all can cook. I might have a salad for lunch. I try to, I'm sorry to talk with food in my mouth. For dinner, I try to just drink some bone broth or eat a salad for dinner. Because at that time, your metabolism and body burning calories and processing food is way down. And by the way, guys, I do want to be completely honest. I'm pacing myself with the salmon sausage because there are 2 times I ate some salmon sushi and I felt like I might have had a reaction, but I didn't know if the salmon sushi was that way because I'm allergic to shellfish. They might have shared the surface with the shellfish. So I'm pacing myself, but I love salmon. It's my favorite fish. And my second favorite fish is red snapper. I love a whole red snapper fried with the head on it. And sometimes when I want a sauce, because I don't know if it's an American thing, a black people thing, I just buy the fresh green salsa that's made in the store from Whole Foods. Although I'm not a big fan of Whole Foods anymore. It's still very expensive, but the quality since Jeff Bezos took over went down, in my opinion. That was good. Sorry. I don't feel a reaction with the salmon, so I think I'm safe. Because I would feel something pretty soon. They didn't use that processed salmon. That's good. But tomorrow's breakfast, if you join me, we're going to have real fish and grits. Excuse me. Because, grits good. Now look at my junky cabinets. I got some blue grits. Blue corn grits. So tomorrow, yeah, it tastes good. And if you want to use vegetable broth with your grits, that's good. But these are blue grits. I'm going to make these tomorrow. I'm going to make, excuse me. Yes, they're actually blue. They're blue grits. Because there's blue corn before they blue corn grits. So if you go into a grocery store, you'll see blue corn tortilla chips, purple corn tortilla chips. That's a natural form of corn. The Native Americans ate a lot of blue corn. But just like, there's white bread. Salmon sausage is good. But that is all. Any questions for me? Yeah, blue corn. Sometimes you'll see some jewelry and I don't know, little things that Native Americans make using blue corn. I didn't know. I thought everybody knew about blue corn. But when you go in organic stores or even Walmart, I think they have blue corn tortilla chips or the blue corn taco shells. You've seen that. Yeah, blue corn, I think it's less messed with, but it's still starchy and it's still corn. So it's not something I would eat every day. Do you guys want to see? And you guys know it's purple corn too, right? Y'all didn't know it's purple corn? I have purple corn grits. Yeah, because corn comes in the color of purple. And they also have blue corn grits. I'm going to try making these. I just wanted to try them because I felt like they were less processed. Yep, and they have red corn too. I've seen red corn grits, especially down in South Carolina. Those Geechee Gullah people. So thanks for joining me for breakfast. I have some errands to go run. I'm actually about to go to my favorite coffee house on 14th Street in DC, Zeke's Coffee. If you guys are in DC, they have the best coffee. They are locally owned, and 80% of their workforce are DC residents and US citizens. Hey, holla back. Okay? Yeah, so tomorrow, wait, let me just ask. Tomorrow I'll come on at the same time. You guys want me to make blue grits or purple grits? Who has the best pastry in DC? I'm allergic to gluten. So there are 2 gluten-free dedicated bakeries I go to in DC. One is called Sweet Crimes on Capitol Hill. And the other one, the name is not coming to me. Make blue corn grits tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna put the purple ones over here. And this isn't messed with or bleached. They didn't put food coloring. They come from purple corn. So tomorrow we're gonna have blue corn grits. Sweet Crimes Capitol Hill is so good. And the owner, I talked to small business owners. She actually used to work for the World Health Organization. I think she's a PhD and MD. Got bored and decided to open a bakery. So I'll make blue corn grits. Yeah, as much as y'all think I allegedly hate women, don't support women, everything I do in my life off of social media is women. Earrings, women-owned. Glasses chain, woman-owned business. So, supporting women to me is not a hashtag. It's how I procure any services or solutions that I need in my real life. All right, thanks for joining me for breakfast. Tomorrow we're gonna have, because y'all said so, please join me in making these grits. We're gonna have blue corn grits tomorrow and fish and maybe some scrambled eggs. You know, soup too. I love soup. If you're vegan or vegetarian, soup, small menu, but the few things they have, they do it well. It is so good. I'm not a vegetarian, but I love vegetarian and vegan food. I like vegetables. When I was in Qatar, I went to the souk. I was trying to be like Carrie. Thanks for joining, y'all. Have an amazing day. Watch how you talk to yourself and love yourself.